Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2, Chaos Ahead. There are few shows as epic or anticipated as The Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2. New episodes are currently set to come back starting on August 29, and we know that the bar is set high for major events. So, what can you expect to see coming up? We know that the first season did come under a lot of criticism for its pacing, and honestly, a certain amount of it was warranted. The first few episodes in particular are dense and yet not also that active when it comes to shocking plot developments. However, the entirety of the story feels rewarding as you get closer to the finale, especially with the huge Sauron reveal and the veil being somewhat lifted that Mordor is coming and will be a key part of the story ahead. If you head over to the link here now, you can see a new behind-the-scenes video where the cast and crew of the series do their best in order to highlight some of what lies ahead for the show, and also how there are some major creative swings that are coming. Is the story of Lord of the Rings of Power, somewhat restrained by its adherence to source material? Sure, given that you can't take the series far from where things will eventually be moving into The Hobbit. However, at the same time, the show's events are set so long before either that or Lord of the Rings that you do have a certain ability here to move in some other creative directions, and there is something rather exciting that comes along with that. Middle-earth is an enormous sandbox, and there are a number of new characters who can be played around with. What are you most excited to dive into when it comes to Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2? Be sure to share right now in the attached comments.